What's going on, folks? New location for a bit in New York, probably till tonight. Gonna probably head back home tomorrow, but hey, figure I'd come in. BTS, it's good seeing you back through, buddy. Good seeing you back through. We got a good game. First game one of the Stanley Cup Finals. Florida Panthers versus the Vegas Golden Knights. The series that, well, let's be honest, we weren't really completely expecting at the beginning of the postseason. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Both of these teams are very similar in play style, even a little bit different as well. I'm kind of excited to see how this goes. But I appreciate everybody kind of popping through. Support on the channel has been fantastic throughout this playoffs. We have seen amazing growth. So a big thank you for everyone that has subscribed and kind of checked out a lot of the content. Let's see here. Well, let's see. Yeah, that's a sick one. That's a nice one, BTS. I like that. I'm not going to lie. That's a nice, clean profile picture. That's actually nice. So, that's pretty clean. Did you make that yourself, or did you get that done? Let's see here. Let me apologize. Daily face-off up. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Okay. So, line combos. I'll start here. I'll go with the Florida Panthers first. I'll go into the Vegas Golden Knights. So, for Florida, it's going to be Barkov centering Duclair and Verhaeghe, then Bennett centering Tkachuk and Cousins, Lundell centering Reinhart and Lomberg, and then Stahl centering Dolphy and White. On the defensive pairings, we have Ekblad with Forsling, Montour with Stahl, and Gudis with Mahura. And in goal, it's got to be the main star of the show over there, Sergei Bobrovsky. He's played fantastic throughout this playoff run. He's really recaptured that Vezina form. Going into the Vegas Golden Knights, we have Eichel centering Barbashev and Marchessault, Stevenson centering Stone and Howden, Carlson centering Riley Smith and Amido, and then Waugh centering Colasar and Carrier. On defense, we got Pietrangelo with Martinez, Theodore with McNabb, and Whitecloud with Haig. And in goal, Adin Hill. And Adin Hill, I know Bobrovsky is going to get a lot of the recognition for how fantastic he has played, but I mean, let's be honest, Adin Hill has played out of his mind during this playoff run. So this is going to be some good goaltending, a lot of tight games. Let me go back here to the game center. Looking last 5 games, last 5 games, I guess that's what they're going to record it here on NHL.com. Marchessault with 7, Tkachuk with 5, Tkachuk with 4 goals, Marchessault with 4, Verhaeghe with 3 assists, and Eichel with 4. And the plus minus 5 for Barbashev and 4 for Verhaeghe. And goaltending comparison, okay, let's go into it. Bobrovsky has an 11-2 record, 2.21 goals against average, a .935 save percentage, and 1 shutout. But Adin Hill's been just as good. 7-3 record, 2.07 goals against average, a .937 save percentage, and 2 shutouts. Him coming in for the injured Brossoit, he's really found some good form. You gotta like what you see. And we're gonna have 2 good teams just battling it out, trying to see who's gonna win. I think I'm gonna be very intrigued to see if Florida, because of that time off, if that will affect them in game 1. Now, Barkov got a little bit dinged up before the end of that Carolina series, so maybe the rest could actually help them get the guys to near 100%. But yeah, I mean, I think that should be really fantastic hockey. BTS says my dad made. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, wow, they make really good logos. Shoot, I should hit them up. But we're going to be having a face-off here in the next, probably, knowing the NHL, another 5-10 minutes. Oh, 15 minutes. So, early. I could actually probably waited to start the stream a bit longer, but that actually gives me a little bit more time to go into Cat Friendly and kind of break down, if it lets me get there. There we go. I wish they didn't say 8 o'clock then, because I get why they say 8, because they want you to tune in, but jeez, Let's see. Yeah, they did say 8 o'clock on the Xbox app. I mean, NHL app, right? Yeah, it did. 8 o'clock. So it's not even going to start till like 8:30. Okay. Well, that is what it is. Restart this by looking at the Caps Cap Friendly. Go lineups. I mean, the guy that's been the main producer for Florida has been Matthew Tkachuk. 9 goals, 12 assists for 21 points. If you want my series prediction, definitely click that on my channel. But yeah, Carolina. Florida gets a lot of good depth scoring. I mean, Pennant has 11 points. Barkov and Verhaeghe have 14 and 15 points. They have good quality depth. And they got some veteran leadership down there on the fourth line. Defensively, Montour's definitely cooled off a bit. He still has 9 points in 16 games played. Ekblad, Forsling with 6 points apiece. And Mahura with Gudis with 3 and 2. And Stahl with the big 0. But Mark Stahl isn't going to blow you down offensively, but he's a good lockdown defenseman. I already talked about the goalie statistics. Let's go into the Vegas Golden Knights. Go to the depth chart. So you got, Jack Eichel leading the way there for the Golden Knights in 17 games played, 6 goals, 12 assists for 18 points. And, I mean, this is where I say this team's a little bit, they're pretty similar here. It's not just one guy. Yeah, they have their lead stars leading the way, but, I mean, you got Marchessault with 17 points, Barbashev with 15, Stevenson and Stone with 14 and 15 points. You got Carlson with 14 points. He's had 10 goals in the postseason alone. He's had an insane playoff run. He's been a great producer. And then defensively, Pietrangelo Martinez with 9 and 5 points, Theodore with 7, McNabb with just 2, and then Whitecloud and Haig with 5 and 3. And a lot of people consider them as the best third pairing in the NHL. And watching them up close and personal, more intimately in this Stanley Cup playoff games, just game after game, yeah, they're really good. Talked about the goalies already, so we're in tune here for a good game. And there's just so much stuff going on around the NHL, though. I was making a few videos before this. Go to the K and see what's going on. I bet nothing. Let's see here. Quick little news here. Let's see what they got to say. What's the 3 keys to them? Which goalie blinks first? I mean, that's pretty safe to say, right? Both goalies have been really hot. I don't see that changing much, if I'm being honest. I think both goalies are going to be really good. Playing inside to down low. I mean, Golden Knights are really good at blocking shots. I mean, that's pretty clear. And keeping Tkachuk in check. You could say the same, though, for Jack Eichel. You got to keep him in check. You can't just let him do whatever he wants to do, because that's when you run into some serious issues. So, let's see here. Bob, I don't like Bob. That's what BTS says. Well, he's played out of his mind. You got to tip the cap. Guy's really done a good job at kind of, finding himself a path here. Because I didn't expect Bob to come in and play as well as he did. I'd be lying to tell you. Because when I thought he came into that Boston series, like, oh, okay, like, you know, Bob hasn't played a good offense. He turned it on after that. Hats off to the guy. He's played fantastic. Oh, shoot. No. Why is this? Sorry, this thing's glitching out on me. So, I'll drop that. Alright, let's hope this... Get the pregame thing here. I have to tune this up. These pregame shows are kind of funny. Yeah, I did watch the Kane Stadium. That was pretty cool. Like, what is this intro? This is funny. This intro scene for the friggin' like Florida Panther flags getting destroyed by a Golden Knight. Only in Vegas. What am I watching right now?
The opening act here in Vegas.
Okay, that was an interesting opening act. Okay.
Crazy down here, Kenny. It is so loud at the ice surface that it's just amazing what this fan base feels when they watch their team play. They put on a great show. The production is outstanding, but the fans here in Las Vegas have really embraced this hockey team. They're excited. They're ready to go here. They're anticipating
Well,
a great game and so are we.
let's see. Would you pull for the Leafs against the Bruins for 1,000? No, not enough money. It's got to be at least $1 million. Then maybe.
12 games coming off the sweep of Carolina in the Eastern Conference Finals. Well, with all this time off, Kenny, and again, it's a big question mark. You heard Matthew Tkachuk do that great interview with the boys pregame about they're going to be ready and no excuses and what have you. But I think the one thing that I think that I'll be looking for is the passing part, because when you're off that long, sometimes it has the ability for your passes to be a little bit off, and then you're not in sync, and then you know what happens from there. So
I mean, but it could go either way, though.
that's something I'm going to look at. Is
You know, like people say, well, rest. Like, is it bad that they're off? And but maybe they needed some rest because their guys were in some big series. And Barkov got dinged up, so getting him 100 or close to 100% is crucial.
anybody, Josie, I think you would agree, that's probably the perfect time, right? Like, yeah, you'd rather be rested than have to play 2 days later, but for Vegas, they played some extra games against Dallas, unfortunately for them, but 4 days off is probably way better than having 9 or 10 days off. No doubt about it. It's a disadvantage for Florida. It's going to take a lot of, their attitude being in the right place when this game starts and a lot of energy.
We'll see. I mean, Florida's proven to me time and time again.
Now, they're a very focused hockey team. They have since the playoffs began. Been that way.
BTS says, what is the most annoying fan base? I say Leafs or Bruins. For me, it's got to be Carolina. No offense. No offense, but some Carolina fans got mad annoying. Not you. Not you, but some of them got a little bit over the top. A little crazy. That's been the most. It's weird. Habs has been actually pretty good with me, even if I'm a Bruins fan. I try not to come off as a jerk, I should say. But most fan base has been pretty good. Carolina's been my worst experience thus far. Florida's been really good. Vegas has been good. Even though some people get upset when I don't choose their teams. I think some people think I'm a Florida Panther fan or a Vegas fan in other series when I pick those teams. I just thought they were the better team, my opinion. But we'll see how this goes. Am I crazy to say that the little intro, I mean, I get, like, for, I guess, entertainment, but kind of corny? Cowboy says, Vegas will take game 1. My prediction for the whole series, though, is Panthers in 7. Yeah, I have the Panthers in 7. I wouldn't be surprised if Vegas comes out here strong in game 1 and end up prevailing. I don't think that's a bad take. Good to see you, Cowboy. Good to see you, BTS, as well. Good seeing you guys back in the stream. Paul Maurice back at it. What's going on, brother? They like to, they had a nice intro. Welcome to my co-host of my other channel, Talking Shit Podcast. Make sure to hit that down below in the description. Hit that subscribe button. But the intro of this kind of sucked. Like,
I should have been the one.
No. I'm saying like the intro of like they had like a knight fighting other knights and stuff like that, like on the ice in Vegas. Kind of corny.
Kind of gay.
Kind of gay. Yeah. Kind of corny. Yeah.
I mean, but it is June now, right? So.
So, yeah, man.
Only in America.
Only America. It was kind of a corny intro. It was really corny. I was like, it's just like one golden knight like swinging and beating other like knights in black like with Florida Panthers flag. I'm like, oh my god.
So basically, they were crossing swords.
Pretty much.
Hey, what up, BTS?
What's up, BTS?
The Cowboy is here.
Canes fans are nice. You just have to be a Canes fan. Yeah, no, they're just Canes fans were insufferable throughout that series. I remember the prediction series I made, and I made some pronunciation errors. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, those fans were insufferable. Oh man, insufferable.
Who else is in the chat?
Just mainly BTS right now.
BTS and the Cowboy.
Yeah. So,
if any of you guys watch MMA, Talking Shit Podcast, we are covering UFC Vegas 74.
Correct.
In the other room.
So think about it. It's in the same state, so. Wait, man.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's like right down the street.
Yeah.
That's funny as hell.
Yep.
I just thought of that.
Yep.
Shit, man. How's the fights going?
The last one was a little weird.
Who won?
The guy with the gay nickname.
The other guy, his man card's revoked. Sorry. That's just an unclever nickname, though. Like, I've heard that, like...
It's a very, I don't like the opposite sex nickname.
Yeah. What was that about? Jay, you were talking shit. Had some fun. Oh, Aiden Hill. These intros are nice when they're actually introducing the players. Very good production. Good to see you, JL. Alright, let's get to some hockey, guys. No, we don't. No, we don't. I'm down here in New York. I'm down in New York visiting because it was his birthday. Figure I'd pop in, we go hang out and chill. So I'm probably gonna go back home tonight. Canes are jerks. No, they're not jerks. Just some of the fans can be kind of crazy. That's all. That's all I've experienced. No disrespect. Hey, Maxim, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you back. Oh, I definitely imagine you're pulling for the Vegas Golden Knights there. You're not a Florida fan, so. And go. All right, let's go. Get some hockey going here. Is that Michael Buffer?
Stanley Cup Finals. For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready to rumble.
Love it. All right, that was a nice touch. I like that. All right, we got face-off drop here. Florida wins it back. Montour over, down, throws it all the way down around. Florida getting some pressure. Cousins back to the point. Stahl wraps it around. Oh, bounces off the man's stick there. Tkachuk here in pursuit. Florida's trying to get the tempo out really strong here. Mark Stahl. Stahl will gather behind the net. Montour will throw it up across. Flip it into the neutral zone. That BTS. That was a very, very long intro. I think it's important for Florida here to get the first goal. They've had a lot of time off. So Russ is a real factor here.
In front of the Panthers bench. Pretty intense. It all started right even before the opening face-off with Matthew Tkachuk and Will Carrier getting at it.
Florida gets it here. And they'll, does not clear. Cowboy says, I'm ready for this cup. Got my bison burger and beer. So, Bobrovsky will take it by the net. He'll wrap it up around. Florida. Reinhardt all the way across. Shot on net. Glove saved there by Hill. I agree, Max. It's going to be a battle of some very good goaltenders. Hill's been hot. Bobrovsky's been hot. Going to be a good goaltending matchup. I'm a Pirate Girl says, go Las Vegas Golden Knights. Just cheering on my friends. Maggie and her brother Corner's team. O'Connor's team. So avenge the Kraken. Thanks for riding Dallas. Hill is mid. Bob is best. Hill's been good, though. I mean, he's been really good since he's come in from Brossois. I got to give it to him. I have a beard dragon, but he hates the Panthers because they can kill him, but still. So, Vegas has, I'm sorry, Vegas. Florida has an offensive zone draw here. Lundell here on the draw against Carlson. 18-30 in the first period. And Vegas will get possession. Go across the red line. Chase it. Lomberg. Oh, Gudis loses it. Oh, in front. And, oh, that was a good opportunity. Didn't get tape to tape there. Carlson to the slot. Back to the point. Throw it on net. All the way around. Lundell will just grab it. And another icing. Oh, the games. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Thank you for reminding me. I just forgot that. That's my fault. There we go. And win there by Vegas, but outside the zone. BTS, do you have a EA? Yeah, I do actually. I have an Xbox. I usually get all the NHL games every year, even sometimes when they're not super great. Eichel gets bumped off the puck. Marsh is still in pursuit, but Florida gets it. Gudis up. Vegas will gather in their end. Oh, Gudis a little bump. So both of these teams are pretty good in their own end. Oh, Bennett loses it, but he'll go around, back to the point. Gudis gets it on towards the net. Doesn't get through. Bennett here. Cousins. Cousins throws it towards the net. Nothing clean through. On the point, Tkachuk. Down low, not point. Down low, Tkachuk. Throws it in front. Nobody clear. Tkachuk will gets it. Throws it on net. I think it hits the apron of the net there. Montour at the point. Keeps it in. But not able to keep it in for long. Vegas will dump and chase. Bobrovsky has it behind the net. Throws it over to Montour.
6 goals during the Stanley Cup Finals. 3.5 gone by. First period here in Vegas.
Oh, broken stick there. Got in the way. Good. Wow. What a rocket of a shot for the point. And whoa, we get a little chippy here. You seeing Tkachuk? Oh, no, is that Stahl? Yeah, that's Stahl. Apologize. I just saw a massive dude throw a punch and I assumed. Got some ghost pepper ramen, cherry cola, and I'm ready to go. My friend Rivera is also in the finals. Dudes the Panthers. That's pretty cool. I appreciate you popping through. Yeah, man, we all missed you at any NBA streams. I feel like I'd be super. I don't know if I'd be fake for streaming the NBA because I haven't really followed it super a lot. Like I've watched some of the games, but I haven't streamed any of them. I don't know if I'd just be viewed as a bandwagon. Yeah, no, the NHL games are fun to play. Honestly, I play a lot of World of Chell. I'm actually creating a website right now for Online Sixes. So there's actually going to be a big project with that I'm going to be sharing on the channel once it's complete, which it's... Oh, 2-on-1 here. Oh, alone! What a save by Bobrovsky. What a save. In alone. Gets stoned. Wow. Wow. That was a fantastic save. Ekblad didn't even have the stick. Just... Wow. Look at this angle. Wow. My man's still locked in. What a fantastic save. That's true. Fake it till you make it. Bob is insane. I'd agree. Good save.
Wow. talking to Panger just about, the layoff and everything is just, you can practice all you want and control scrimmages and everything, but to get back into the speed of it and just positioning there, and when a goaltender's out high like that on top of the blue plate as an offensive player, you want to try to fake, hold, and then move the puck laterally to get him swimming. And now try to go up top. And,
They're just trying to throw everything on the net, which is smart. That's what you got to do about a goalie in the zone. Just throw everything you possibly can. Screen, rebounds. Vegas here keeps it. Smith down low. Carlson. Oh. Thought Montour lost his stick there for a second. They no longer like that place. Montour gets it around. Backhands it up the boards. Surprised that might not be all the way down.
Coaching insights. Matthew Tkachuk with a point on 42% of the Panthers' goals during this postseason. Jack Eichel on the other side, involved in 29.
Anytime they call me Jay to make it easier. Okay, perfect. That's Jay. That would be easier to say. Cowboy says, I feel like the Oilers. Feels like the Oilers could have beaten Vegas, could have won the cup. That was a good try there by Eichel on the drive. And why did this thing stop showing? Hold on. Barbashev coming in, across, throws the slot right to a defender. Okay, there it goes. It popped up now. I think this thing's kind of good save by Hill. As for my thoughts on the, I don't do the what ifs and stuff like that. Generally, I thought the Oilers just didn't have the goaltending. They just didn't have the goaltending. Now, if they put in Jack Campbell and he played better, I mean, maybe. But, I mean, I don't think that team is built well for a playoff run, in my opinion, right now. In my opinion. I guess that's some good possession here, but White gets it out. Yeah, I mean, I just think, like, with Oilers, they have holes defensively, and their goaltending's not great. Like, Skinner was just terrible in the postseason. I think he's a young goalie, though. He can solve it out. Stevenson would drop pass. Stone and off of Bobrovsky and out. Yeah, Campbell was decent. I think if you put him in, you have a better shot. But when you put in Skinner, it was kind of like, series over, in my opinion. Because even in the series he won, he was not the reason they won that series. He was very up and down.
Hockey means the world to me.
I thought Corpusalo outplayed him in that series.
When you see me on the ice, you'd never know I was born with half a heart. But Dr. Basha and his team at New York Presbyterian re-engineered my heart so the right side does all the pumping. I had 3 surgeries before I turned 3, so I can go all out, especially when I'm on the ice. Half a heart? I'm all heart.
That's crazy. Oh, man. So, yeah, I mean, and Max, I agree. I don't think the regular seasons, I mean, yeah, they don't mean much. Regular season, I would agree with that. Regular seasons don't mean anything at some points. Like, it's just, if you really think about it, we're kind of at the point where it just don't mean much. It doesn't. And people kept judging the Florida Panthers off of their regular season this year, and I thought that was a mistake. After you saw them beat the Bruins, I mean, I think that should have opened up, or should have, woken people up. Like, oh wow, this team looks pretty legit. Now some people are like, oh well, Boston lost that series. No, Florida outplayed the Boston Bruins. I'm saying that as a Bruins fan. And McDavid was not the same. Yeah, you can't. It can't be a single person situation though. The Oilers are too reliant on their superstars instead of having a well-rounded team. And McDavid's style of play isn't conducive to the same. Like, you're not gonna run that high-flying shit in the playoffs usually. You're just not. But he's extremely talented. He's still the best player in the NHL. He just needs to find a different way to figure out in the playoffs. But he was still productive in the postseason. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I thought he was still relatively productive. I just think the games come a lot tighter in the postseason, so he doesn't have those wide open lanes where he can just reach top speed so often.
Probably right in the middle of the plate there, Jonesy, and ends up hitting him maybe off the blocker, maybe even off the shaft.
Oh, that's that guy.
Then Eichel came back, Jonesy made a great defensive play right after that. Yeah, he's flying early on, no doubt about that. He'll using his size to help him with that.
I get a footrest over here, kind of chill. At my place, I get a footrest still.
Face off to the right of Aiden Hill, control him out of goal ice. Here's Stevenson.
There we go. That's far better. All the way around. And he'll throw it up. For Hagee in pursuit. Stone will get it. Yeah, Kyle, I agree. Without McDavid or Draisaitl, yeah, it would be hard for them to make the playoffs. Just wouldn't be realistic. It wouldn't be realistic for them to make the playoffs. Because, think about it. Oh. Awkward Lomberg with a good hustle there. Shot on net. Good save there by Hill, and he sprawls, gets it. That was a great play there by Lomberg for sure. Great hustle here. He helped create that whole situation, and here, sticking with the play. Maxim says, Matthias Ekholm was not enough to fill their defensive gaps. Why is Nurse paid $9 million for him to be absent? The Darnell Nurse contract was awful. Awful. Absolutely terrible contract. Wouldn't disagree with you. He's not a 9.5, I think it is. Like, he's not that guy. Like, he's a solid defenseman. He's just not that. Another icing here. So another offensive zone draw here for the Florida Panthers.
A 200-foot game for Jack Eichel, and a lot has to do with that guy standing behind the bench, Bruce Cassidy. And the demanding of when we don't have the puck is that we got to make sure that we got people back, 5 in a picture, back in the defensive zone.
So Eichel here on the draw, and he'll win it. Win against Bennett. Vegas throws it around the board. Gudas keeps it in, though. Ooh, Tkachuk found a guy in the slot, and ooh. Vegas gets it in the neutral zone, but to bad turnover. Cousins will throw it around here. Tkachuk throws it in front. Trying to jam some here. Oh, it's getting rough. It's getting rough here. Wow, we're getting some old school hockey here.
All kinds of bodies coming together down here at ice level. Aiden Hill was right in the thick of it. Tkachuk and Head were tied up on the side. Cousins was storing it up in the middle.
Wow. Good save there by Hill. I'd agree. I like that. A little personality in this series. I'm for it. I'm for it.
They scored another only twice during the regular season. There's going to be some penalties here, so you're not surprised. And now you got Bennett talking to Hill. Barbashev standing in between.
What happened to
Consistently all playoff. The
Chuck centers it. Bennett misses. Cousin throws.
breakdown, and now you see just everybody's grabbing somebody, and there you see the push from behind by Bennett. And then Cousins comes over, and then it's a 3-on-1, and then Kunis comes flying in. Nathan Hill's going to give a shot here, too. The old blocker hand after there. Little whack. And you saw in that initial look, Hill skated in to Bennett. So he initiated everything.
Wow, Hill's got a little fight into him. Jesus.
Oh, that breaks loose.
Vegas gets a power play out of that, huh?
Florida does. They're going to go there. They're going to
There's a little scrum there in the action there.
intimidate.
Yeah.
One guy in the penalty box, guys. That's Nick Cousins for the Florida Panthers. Vegas heading to the power play here. Closing was sent to the box for roughing. Paul Maurice with a smirk, and I believe he's probably wondering how there was only one penalty.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't agree with that. I mean, there should be probably 4-on-4.
Rules for the game, though, doesn't it, guys? Moving forward from here. Taking one tends to calm things down quickly. First power play of the series.
And Florida gets possession here off the draw, and they'll dump it down.
The ice at the bottom of your screen. Shea Theodore starts up ice. Drops it back off. Here comes Chandler Stevenson.
Stevenson coming in. With some speed. Stevenson around. Theodore trying to find. Stone working. Working down low. Circle it around. Over to Marchessault. Marchessault working the half wall. Back to the point. Back to Theodore. Theodore across. Eichel over. Ooh, couldn't find him.
Puck was deflected, winds up in the netting. I think Eichel's got a chance to fire the puck there, Jonesy. Good puck movement, good retrieval, worked it around. And then Eichel's going to go, he's going to try to go ring wide. Stone's in front, you got to let that puck go.
Oh,
There's excellent stick positioning by Florida, and that's Barkov's shot.
good play there by Barkov.
Barkov with a great defensive play. Now, twice we've seen that in period number one.
I'm just streaming on YouTube today, BTS. My co-host is BTS. You might hear him occasionally. He's streaming the fight, so that's where he's streaming on the other platforms. Oh man, I'm fucking tired today, though, guys. I apologize. I'm a little out of it, but
Unfortunate bounces. Mark Stahl shot that puck and ended up going in his own team's bench, and Bruce Cassidy goes to his second power play unit for the last minute 16 here. This time the Golden Knights control.
Carlson slapper. Ooh, off the side of the net there. D'Angelo just holding at the point. Oh, Florida. A lot of man rush. Lundell. It's in. What a great play. What a great play. What a great shorthanded effort. Wow. That's not what you want to see from Vegas. I did say it's important for Florida to get this first goal.
Great individual effort by Derek Stahl.
But, I mentioned him in the pregame. Got some veteran leadership down low. Look at Stahl here. Gets the puck. And just smart play. Wraps it in. He just banked off Hill and in. That was such a bad D-to-D play there. Lundell, heads up play, cuts it, throws it. Yeah, Hill got way too aggressive on that. Gets it banked off of him and in.
Right off of him, and Eric Stahl.
1-0.
It's a shorty in game one of the cup final. 38 years of age, playing in his 100th NHL
It's your depth players that help you in these playoff runs, man. Especially the Stanley Cup Final. So this is what you want to see if you're a Panthers fan. For Vegas, you got to calm, settle down. You know, take the shots. You know, make shots when you have them. Bobrovsky has been making a lot of monstrous stops. You got to just keep testing them. Thank you so much for popping in, Cowboy. I appreciate it. I saw earlier in a comment you might not have been able to come through. Hopefully everything's good, man. It's always good seeing you. And I'll see you soon, buddy. Definitely pop in whenever you can.
Towards the end, he's become a role player. Role players have to do two things: accept and execute. And when you've done it all, like Eric Stahl has, you'll never have enough guys.
Well, Lundell gets chased.
Leadership and the understanding.
And Stahl wins it back. So 20 seconds left here on the Vegas power play. And they'll just wrap it around hard. Vegas will wrap it in all the way around. Mark Stahl. Dell here fighting it. Eric Stahl, he'll throw it all the way down. That should have been... Oh. Made to... Wow, was that a save there by Bob from Eichel? I believe so. Good save there by Bob again. Vegas just keeps it in. Wall really battling down below. Bennett, Wall. White Cloud here dancing at the point. Throws it all the way down low. Vegas got to get some pressure here. Main to Wavy, I appreciate you popping in. Thank you so much. Hope you drop a comment, like, and all that. Chuck, we're battling here with the Vegas bench. Oh, shoot. So, Florida's going to be going on a power play here for that rough stuff against Tkachuk. What just happened there? What happened in front of the Vegas bench? Hopefully they show a replay of that. Oh, that was just off the bar. I was hoping they'd show the goddamn replay so I'd know what happened, but alright, well.
I was born with half a heart. But Dr. Basha and his team at New York Presbyterian re-engineered my heart so the right
I've been riding with the Panthers all year, winning money crazy. That there and here. I don't even watch hockey. I'm a fan now. Well, hey, at least you're enjoying the games. Oh man, I want to see what happened though on the what started that scrum by the Vegas bench. They're going to be going on the penalty kill. I don't know what happened with Tkachuk or what, but that was interesting. Vegas has got to keep their composure. They're already down 1-0. They can't allow Florida to get a big lead here early in the first game. And once this ad, 5 seconds, we can see. They've been my underdog team all year because every time I bet on them, they win. That's funny.
The ones who teach you and show you what's possible. Then you'll find new reasons to look up. Heroes to follow. History to chase. And if you keep looking up long enough.
Oh, let's see. It's your... No, I'm not. Breaking news, Babcock is the... No, I just put a video... I did just make a video on the channel about that. About Babcock is the new Jackets coach. I'm not...
Yeah, I mean, I didn't find it. I thought it'd be tighter on this bench, right? Big game. But they're right back into their old routine.
I'm not even I'm not a big fan of Babcock. I'll save that for the intermission, but yeah, I just definitely check out the video if you haven't already. Oh, so little fisticuffs there at the front. Trying to get a power play going. Vegas is good puck pursuit here. They're making life difficult. Bennett all the way around. Vegas has a good penalty kill thus far. Minute 30 left here on the power play. Montour will throw it back. Reinhardt across. Tkachuk will get it in. Barkov there in pursuit. Puck across. Tkachuk. Oh, off the crossbar and out. Throwing it towards the net. What a rocket. Pietrangelo all the way down. No, I didn't see Johnny.
Off the crossbar.
Off the crossbar.
Off the crossbar.
Good shot there. Ekblad across. Ekblad, get back to Ekblad. Come on. 30 seconds left here in the first period. I mean, sorry, in the power play. Ekblad coming up with the puck. Trying to see get one last rush here on the power play. All the way around. Aiden Hill slowed it down a bit. Oh, White Cloud couldn't gather it. Forsling, shot blocked by Vegas. And Vegas does a really good job of blocking a lot of these shots. Verhaeghe here at the point. Showing some patience. Going down low now. Try to throw it middle. Ekblad here. Forsling. Verhaeghe, again, good block shot there by Vegas. They're really good. I didn't see the video.
Jonesy made mention a beautiful play there by Sam Bennett. There's Matthew Tkachuk. He walks in and a screen by Pietrangelo just off that.
Like Johnny Gaudreau?
The whole way.
So,
And Barkov with the block.
hey Ron, good to see you back, bud.
Shot block. Yeah, outstanding positioning by White Cloud there. Not a whole lot of space for Verhaeghe to get that shot through to the net. Maybe he had a chance. Always easy, Monday morning quarterback, but the lane was there, Jonesy, and then once it closed, you gotta get lucky for that puck to get by the big D man. Martinez had the puck taken away by Colin White. Fourth line on the ice for Florida.
Marchessault down low. They're in their own end trying to get out. Vegas finally gets out. Barbashead with a nice lead pass here. Eichel dancing with it. Tries to center that. Does not get clean tape to tape. Oh, off the linesman skate. Ooh, that barely onside there. Good shot. Good save there by Hill. Oh, he tried to throw a backhand. Lomberg throws it on net. Misses and goes all the way down.
5.5 to play. First period. Thanks for joining us tonight on TNT. Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals.
Oh, people are mad because the Stanley Cup patch is on the wrong side. It's on the... I mean... I don't know why people care that much about that stuff. I mean, I do agree it does look kind of foolish. I think it should be on the opposite shoulder. I didn't see that video.
Back to retrieve. Panthers go for a change. Here's Stone. Back to cross. Dropping it off. McNabb faked the shot. Pulled back out to save
Theodore throws it. I definitely need to use the restroom in a second, man. Jesus. Once we get a stoppage, I'm going to have to just take a quick pit stop, guys. I apologize.
Here's Carrier. Back around. Off the stick of Stone. Barkov over for the Panthers. Looks around. Held it at the line. Called a penalty by McNabb. Then forced out. Verhaeghe with it.
Tkachuk, drop pass there. Montour just curling, waiting. To Bennett. Shot blocked by Vegas. You can't make it easy. Wow, what a play there by Bennett to keep it in. Wall coming in. Carrier to Wall. Throws it on net. And a wide.
Panthers gain control of the puck. This fourth line. Not a large sample size.
Alright, guys. I apologize. I'll be right back, man.
Would argue they're the best line 5-on-5 so far. Well, they only have 3 shots on goal, but they're yielding some good looks.
Oof, my stomach is killing me right now. Of course, they score on the power play when I had to use the facilities. Oof. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, shit. So, Marchessault scored. I did see it on my phone. Oh, fuck me. So, that was big for Vegas getting tied up. Ball over here. Man. Shot from the point. Wide. Just misses Lundell. Ekblad with a diving effort. Good defensive play there. Marchessault across to the point. Throw it low. Good. Icing, and we got some time here.
Ever dream of winning it all? Now you can with NHL Bingo. Grab your bingo
All right.
for every Stanley Cup Final game. Because
Jesus,
every
guys.
pass, every save, and every goal is your chance to win prizes. Play today on the NHL app or at nhl.com/bingo.
Apologize about that. Had to make a quick stop.
He's on his backside and takes a right skate save.
31 seconds left here.
They don't ask how. That Barbashev, great idea that he just missed that far post. A lot of the work by Vegas when they got below the goal line and had support, strength the numbers and attack.
16 seconds left here in the first period. Florida will dump it end around. Trying to see if they can get something here quick. Vegas will get to the neutral zone. 5 seconds left in the first, and they'll just, this was how we'll wrap up. All right. 1-1, got some good hockey back and forth.
Eric Stahl opened the scoring with his team shorthanded. Jonathan Marchessault.
Now I can actually,
For Vegas.
watch that replay of the Marchessault
Report coming up with Liam Gretz, his ace.
off stream, so I don't get copyright strike though. And
One apiece.
please no, not this.
You are just one.
So I will get in.
There are many sides
Okay.
and every one of them
To watch this.
deserves the best. Introducing Max, the one to watch.
I'll have to wait for it to get uploaded.
What do you think of Stanley Cup?
Intensity.
No. Live history. Base.
Legacy.
No.
Alrighty, so
For one thing.
All right. After we hand this bad boy out, I got a great plan.
Invention is an act of determination.
So guys, actually I am gonna do something though really quick so I can kind of get some shit done mid period, so like when I can get videos done for you guys quicker. I'm gonna have some stuff play that I just did today. Hold on a second.
The all-new Pilot Trail Sport, part of the Honda line.
Yeah, I actually would agree with that. BTS, I think they were better previous years. I don't think that's actually a crazy statement to make. So let's see here. Oh, wait a minute. Where the hell did my shit go? Oh, that's why. Let me minimize that one. Alright. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to just do this really quick. I'm going to go in the back. I'm going to record something really quick, and I will be back in a minute. I'll be back by intermission for sure. Apologize. Just got to bang this out.
Business has been going great. We've grown so much, so fast.
So I'm going to give you the breakdown. I'm going to go into the little bit of this article and then give you my opinion about Mike Babcock becoming the next head coach of the Columbus Blue Jackets. And yeah, so he's expected to become the next head coach of the Columbus Blue Jackets. Babcock, 60, last coached the Toronto Maple Leafs for 5 seasons before he was fired in November of 2019. He had an 8-year contract with the Leafs that ran through June 30th of this year. So he's still technically, he was still going to be technically under a deal right this season. After June 30th, he's expected to join Columbus. Blue Jackets missed for the 3rd straight season in a row the playoffs, but is that really a shocker? Yeah, you brought in Gaudreau, but you have a lot of young guys and unproven players that, you know, that's not really a recipe to being a playoff or Stanley Cup contender. You know what, I'm just going to talk about, I'm going to go right to just cut the fat, go right to the issue here. Let's talk about Shanahan's quote when he fired Mike Babcock in 2019. We have to evolve. We all came from a certain generation where things occurred to us as players that we just sort of accepted. We all have to do a better job of just creating the kind of environment on the ice and off of it. Let's look at this roster. I mean, Gaudreau, 29. Boone Jenner, 29 years old. Patrick Laine, 25. Like, is Patrick Laine going to work in a Babcock system? I'm not really sure. And I'm looking at this roster. Are they going to be here competing for a playoff spot next year? I just don't see it. Now, there's some young, promising players that could turn into something. But Babcock, I just don't know. People could argue that 2008 he won the Stanley Cup. But with that loaded Detroit Red Wings, I feel like anyone could have been behind that bench and rose Lord Stanley Cup. I don't think that's super impressive. And if you looked at the stops afterwards, right, with the Toronto, with all that talent, all that young talent, he didn't help foster them to get them better. It seemed like he pitted some of those players against one another, just made certain players whipping boys. And Commodore, I mean, he's infamously known for his hatred of Babcock, but he's not the only player that has had negative things to say about him. Babcock would have to completely change his coaching style to be successful in the NHL today. Players are not going to want to be talked down to like toddlers or treated in a disrespectful manner. And Babcock, more than anybody, he puts his own ego in front of the team. Babcock's all about Babcock. Babcock loves himself some Babcock. And that's, at the end of the day, he's just such an egotistical person from interviews and post-game interviews and things of that ilk. He just kind of comes off as a pompous prick. And I usually don't say that on this channel. I try to say a little bit more neutral. I'm just not a big fan of Mike Babcock and some of the shenanigans he was up to as a head coach. Is he good with the X's and O's? Yeah, he's a pretty good coach when it comes to the X's and O's. I mean, he has won over 700 games at the NHL level. I'm not saying he is deprived of good tactics, but you know, the intangibles I don't think are there from him as a head coach. And maybe time away made him kind of mature and realize, like, okay, I can't be treating star players or just even NHL players this way anymore. They don't really respond to it. I gotta, you know, really look at myself and look inward and, you know, fix those issues. But until I see it with Babcock, I don't know. I just highly doubt it. I don't think this is a great hire. I think this might end up biting him in the butt. But I hope I'm wrong. I really do hope I'm wrong on that. Maybe Babcock has truly changed and turned over a new leaf. But just color me unimpressed and just say I'm a little bit skeptical. I'd like to know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Do you think this is a good hiring, a bad hiring, or just kind of average? I definitely want to hear your thoughts down below. I'm Captain Paul, and I'll see you in the next one. Well, it's been speculated quite a bit, but Kyle Dubas officially will become the president of the Pittsburgh Penguins. Well, to be fair, we didn't think the president. We thought more of a general manager. But today, the Pittsburgh Penguins have named him the president of hockey operations. He will become just the second person in the Pittsburgh Penguins, the history of their franchise, to become the president of hockey ops. Dubas, 37, will oversee all aspects of the Penguins hockey operations department, including establishing the strategic vision, philosophy of the franchise. Fenway Sports Group principal owner John Henry and chairman Tom Werner issued the following joint statement. We are thrilled to welcome Kyle to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Throughout his career, Kyle has proven himself as a forward-thinking hockey mind and embodies all the quality, integrity, intelligence, and an unwavering commitment to build a winning culture. That is what we value in a leader at the Penguins within Fenway Sports Group, which I quick sidebar, kind of weird, Fenway, Boston, whatever. We have done exhaustive work narrowing down candidates throughout this process, but it did not take long to be impressed by Kyle. The reputation he's cultivated for himself in and around the NHL and his vision for the organization on and off the ice, his passion for the sport and ability to foster collaborative relationships with his staff, coaches, and players is the type of leadership style we undoubtedly resonate with the front office and set us on a new path for success in the near term with our current championship caliber core and beyond with a commitment to sustainable long-term success. Dubas spent the last 9 seasons as a member of the Toronto Maple Leaf organization, last 5 as a general manager, and this is what Dubas had to say. On behalf of my family, we are thrilled to join the Pittsburgh Penguins organization, all the incredible people across the Fenway Sports Group. I am deeply appreciative of the opportunity that lies ahead of me. The ownership group, FSG, leadership, and the Penguin staff on ground in Pittsburgh have been absolutely outstanding. Everyone has demonstrated a clear commitment to building a best-in-class hockey operation. So this is what Dubas also had to add on. The rich history of winning and the competitiveness of the coaching staff and players were evident in each conversation I had about this position. The opportunity to work with such passionate and committed people, as well as established character and leadership of the long-standing core group of talented players, gives me the enthusiasm for the challenge at hand. Our family has been made to feel extremely comfortable throughout this process, and we're excited to now call Pittsburgh our home. Okay. So how will this work in the long run? I'm not sure. Dubas has never had this expanded of a role, and I would argue some of the negotiations he's had in the past, and even with his own contract, haven't gone great. There is such a thing as being too friendly to the players, and while players will love him for giving them a bunch of money, it also it hamstrings a little bit of your flexibility as an organization when you just give in to every single demand. Now, Dubas is an intelligent young man. I saw a lot more improvement his last year as GM in Toronto, brought in some good quality players like Ryan O'Reilly at the deadline that, wanted to really go for that deep playoff run. The furthest he has gone as a general manager has been the second round of the postseason. This Pittsburgh core has won championships in the past, but they're getting a little bit long in the tooth. So I think they're going to try to supplement talent around Crosby and Malcolm Letang, their core guys. But bringing Dubas signifies that they're going to try to have a breath of fresh air in the organization, kind of revitalize their prospect pool, and just bring guys along. My thoughts on it overall, I don't know. He could be a fantastic president, but we haven't seen him have this much control. And this does indicate to me, one of the main reasons Dubas didn't stick around, whether you want to agree or disagree with how he handled that contract situation, is he wanted more control. He wanted more input. Well, now he's going to have all the input he wants. Let's be very clear here. Shanahan, he's the top guy there in Toronto. Dubas wanted that spot, and that's why there was friction there, and they ended up going in a completely different direction. I'm excited to see how he does. Pittsburgh does have a winning culture. It's a great organization to play for, but will he live up to expectations? And while there is a huge, huge hockey fan base in Pittsburgh, I think the media coverage won't be, I would say, as intense, but that's just my opinion on it. I'd love to know your thoughts down below. Do you think he'll be a fantastic president of hockey operations for Pittsburgh, terrible, or kind of just mediocre? I'm Captain Paul, and I'll see you in the next one. Still can't believe he's not in Toronto. Welcome everybody. Welcome back to the stream. We're multi-streaming on multiple different platforms, so appreciate. Well, we got some interesting news. The Devils to play the Flyers and the Rangers against the Islanders in the 2024 Stadium Series, which will be held at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. You know, I think overall this is the perfect spot, right? Where the Jets and the Giants play, big stadium, all teams that are around the area. It's just a match made in heaven. It's going to make for some great memories. Now let's go into what NHL Executive Vice President, Chief Content Editor Steve Mayer had to say. We had always wanted to go back to play a game at MetLife Stadium. It's always been an interest of ours. MetLife is extremely difficult to think about doing Winter Classic because of the two NFL. All right, cool. I'm back now. Sorry about that. Let me had to kind of do something really quick. Go back to NHL.com. So, in the first period, 9-7 in favor of the Panthers, tied 1-1. 15-11 hits, favor of the Panthers. 4 penalty minutes for the Panthers, 2 for the Golden Knights. Panthers are 0 for 1 on their power play, and the Golden Knights are 1 for 2 on theirs. That Marchessault goal was a beauty, though. Stevenson really found him right in the slot. There was no chance there. Eric Stahl on that wraparound. I think Aiden Hill got caught a little bit out of position. But, yeah, it's been a good game thus far. But, yeah, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I just kind of had to do something really quick. Okay. Joseph, what was the counter that was waiting to expect? So he can't apparently get signed officially until the 30th, apparently, or something of that ilk. There's something going on with some weird shenanigans regarding his contract. That is why there's been a little bit of a delay. Nope, that's why it's being a little different. Didn't show when I was talking on the air. Hey, Alex, it's good seeing you, buddy. Appreciate you popping in. Oh, man. Good game thus far. I'd agree. He's a very good YouTuber. You should check him out. Yeah, I wanted to run that so there's nothing, just dead space. Alex says, Florida is going to continue to grind and push their way, and Vegas is going to have to set up plays. Yeah, I mean, that Stevenson pass to Marchessault, that is what they're going to need to beat Bobrovsky, getting him moving laterally like any goalie these days, because a lot of them are, heavy into the butterfly. Big thing is just getting him moving left to right, and he'll open up holes. But that's easier said than done, because even when you get Bobrovsky moving laterally, he's made a lot of spectacular saves. But, yeah, I mean, Florida's going to have to keep grinding it out. Vegas is going to have to find ways just to get pucks on net and just take shots. That's how you're going to beat Bobrovsky. You can't be tentative with shooting the puck, for sure. Excuse me. But yeah, we're looking at a good first game here. I've been doing a lot of news stories, but doesn't really get the traction on this channel yet. But I'm gonna keep doing it and keep at it. Oh Oh shit, this guy, does he have a charger? By any chance? Over here? He does, it's not hooked in though. Well, shit. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, this is like a... No sleep? Not great sleep, yeah. I'm probably going to be heading back home tonight there, Fajardo. We might have to make some plans next time. So I'm probably going to head back tonight so I can beat the traffic. I'll probably have a cup of coffee and just head back home to Boston. I mean, the main reason I stuck is so I could kind of get some recording stuff done, but we haven't really done that because we've been hanging out, but... BTSS. I want to see what FedEx does with the jersey. What do you think will happen? Well, we kind of... the jerseys that are made in Quebec, like by the NHL... Like, the NHL jerseys are going to stay made in Quebec, but... I'm not... I don't know. I'm not super optimistic for... the authentic replicas from Fanatics, but maybe I'm just a pessimist. Who knows? Montour here. Vegas has possession here in the offensive zone. And Stahl battling out there in the corner. Bennett over here to Montour cross. Tic-tac-toe. Whoa! How did that not go in the net? Wow, Vegas had a golden opportunity there to get a 2-1 lead. Wow. Did Hill get a piece of that? Wow. That was a crazy save if he actually got a piece of that. Wow. Good save on Eichel by Bobrovsky. I got to see a replay of that, man. That was absolutely stupendous. Cousins wide open. Oh, just off the heel of the stick of Hill. Wow. Hey, guys, I think I'm going to call it, man. I think I'm going to call it a night, guys. I'm not feeling too hot. But I appreciate everyone popping in. I'm going to keep watching the game. I'm just not feeling so great. So I'll catch you guys later.